This way we're going to line them up on our starting grid. In the 11th position will be the number 208 of Merrick Crosby. In the 9th position, the 977 of Daniel Folks. In the 8th position, the 944 of Lance Duhan. In the 7th position, it's the number 10 of Carlos Garcia. In the 6th position, the number 29 of Greg Dugas. In the 5th position, the number 50 of Terry Gidry. In the 4th position, the number 70 of Ravis Mulbear. In the 3rd position, it's number 92, Robert Viator. On the outside of our front row, the number 904 of Corey Alvarado. And on the pole position, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, that's number 911 of Bernard Beefy Williams. This is heat race number 1 for Juniors 2, L206 and Clones. At Sprint Kart Championship race number 7 here at NOLA Motorsports Park.
Now, Ron, it looks like I saw a brake check right there in the grid. Saw somebody slam on the brakes, and they had a little chain reaction back there.
Yeah, these guys, they play hard.
Yeah, they sure do.
This is going to be 12 laps. 12 laps. Starler's got him under his control. Got the yellow, there's the green flag, and they're off and racing.
All right, watch this first corner. It's going to be exciting.
Looked like Bernard got a pretty good jump out there, but
got some clean
looking
passes.
good. Everybody got through.
Beautiful, beautiful. At one point, I saw him about 4 wide going into turn 1. Usually that never works well, but these guys have got it under control. Let's see who goes off in the grass here. We got
there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
The Beefy going to the lead.
I think that number 2 is the Blackmobile. He's in all black. He must have air conditioning inside that suit. That's Corey Alvarado in the 904, trying to chase down the 911 of Bernard Williams out in front.
Now, if you remember last time, Bernard and Corey had quite a battle. They were going back and forth, back and forth. I think the race director may have had to turn his head a little bit on a few of those passes.
But that was fun. That was
fun. That's the best of friends.
Yes,
really close.
They had. It was reminded me a lot of the DD2 races that we had later on that afternoon with Robbie and Chris.
Yeah.
Bernard's kind of gotten it out there a little bit. Got number 92, Robert Viator, is in the 3rd position, followed by the number 50 of Terry Gidry. Ravis Mulbear in this number 70 actually has dropped back a little bit, right behind the number 944 of Lance Duhan and the 977 of Daniel Folks.
Yeah, Lance is making his way up the pack again. Remember, he's one of the rookies, brand new to karting, but man, just a great competitor, good guy as well.
He's doing a good job. Looks like Bernard's best lap just passed 51.632. Be interesting to see how he did on this particular lap because he's definitely stretched it out a bit.
Fastest yet again is the 51.362 for number 911 Bernard Williams. You know, this is going to spawn a whole bunch of controversy between the L206 guys. They're always wondering if Bernard's cheating. No, I wonder as well. It's a serious accusation.
Now I'm starting to wonder about that tire deal. What else did he put in those tires?
Yeah, weird. Might put a little helium maybe. Starting to float down the track.
Uh-oh. Did somebody promise Bernard a new kart too?
You would think, huh? Corey's under fire from Robert Viator for second place. Gap's down to about 0.2 of a second. And where is Bernard? Bernard is way in front of the field. He's got about a 6-second lead.
Wow. He's out over 6 seconds over Corey. Corey is going to be fit to be tied.
Yes, absolutely.
He's going to say, look, I know you're fast, but 6 seconds fast? Okay.
That's just rubbing it in.
Yes. That's just rubbing it in.
Hey, Ron, there may be one more thing in play. You know, last night after the practice session, Corey invited me to go out with him to Bourbon Street. So I wonder if maybe he had a little bit too much fun last night. Maybe Corey's feeling it today.
Uh-oh. You know what they say about Bourbon Street?
What's that?
Too much of that. Never good for you.
That's right, that's right.
That usually takes at least a day to sleep off. So you're saying maybe he's a little tired?
Maybe a little tired.
Maybe a little tired.
Maybe a little tired.
He's
got some passes back there on the back straight. Oh, wow. Threading the needle.
3 wide. Clean as a whistle. You're doing a good job. (911) is not having any emergencies right now. He's looking good out there in front. The Beefy Wonder.
Well, let's go back to our only junior 2 in the field, Merrick Crosby. So Merrick is up against some guys. I mean, some of these clone guys are extremely experienced, and Merrick just made the pass on Lance Duhan to take over 6th place. So again, you've got a younger guy out there with the age and experience of these older guys, but doing quite well.
I have to say, every time he's gotten out, he's definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
Better, faster. Dan, he's out there racing with the older fellers.
Yep.
Doing a good job.
And here comes Beefy, a.k.a. Bernard Williams. Great.
Just completed lap number 7. We're working 12 laps. 12 laps in this particular heat race.
So, Ron, I'm noticing one thing. Beefy's slowing down. His last lap was a 53.7. That was to Corey's 52.0. So the gap down to 4.5 seconds. So the question is Bernard slowing down to play with Corey again like he did last time? Or is Bernard just slowing down because he's slow?
And
he's old and tired.
The plot thickens.
Maybe Bourbon Street's kicking in.
Yes.
You know, Bernard kind of looks tired out there. Tired or bored or something. He's kind of doing his thing.
Come on, Beefy. Wave for the crowd or something. A little bit faster that time with a 52.945. And Corey turned a 52.030. But again, he has brought the lead down just a little bit, just over to 4.5 seconds.
Yeah, Corey a 10th faster that lap. And Robert Viator a 10th faster than Corey, so third is catching second, second's catching first.
And less than a second between our second and third racers as well. And Terry Guidry right there waiting to pounce as well. So here comes our leader past the start finish. He dropped it back down a little bit.
Yep. Corey is catching Bernard slowly but surely. Got a spin in the back. Who is that? Is that Greg Dugas?
Yes, it is.
Wow, he pulls out right in front of the pack. Ooh,
wow.
That was exciting.
That was very exciting. Not always the best move, but very exciting nonetheless, especially when it works out just the way it did. Oh, little slide there going into the turn. Another guy off, but he's back on.
Oh, we got a little battle here on the front straight. Looks like Robert's trying to get past Corey. That allows Terry Goodry to catch up.
Meanwhile, the number 50 looks like he's going to try and duck on the inside and get him down in turn number 1, and he did. Terry Goodry got by.
Robert Viator.
By Viator. Now he's got to set sight on Corey Alvarado.
Yep. Looks like Greg Dugas having a little bit more of a spin out of turn 1.
I think Greg's having a little fun today. He's like on the spin cycle.
Yep. And the white flag comes out. Here comes Beefy to take it.
There's our leader taking the white flag. Still got quite a battle going on back here for the second and third and fourth position. Looks like there might be a little issue here with the 977 coming off the track.
Daniel Folks.
I can't really tell. Maybe it could be a tire. All right, our leader is making his way back. 911 to the rescue.
Here comes Beefy.
All right, here's our third and fourth. Oh, what a slide move that was. Here comes Merrick. Fifth position.
Wow, very good.
Fifth position.
Impressive
Excellent.
as always.
Very, very good. And we got guys out there in their 50s, and he's what, 12?
Yep. Pretty young.
Yeah. Well, I see Ravis out on the track there. I didn't see what happened to his cart, but it does look like perhaps he is.
The
He was
rod,
not able to-
while we were talking, looks like Carlos Garcia made a little slide move on Lance Duhan and passed him right at the checker to take 6th place.
Wow. Might be the closest Corey's been to Beefy all day, huh?
Yep. Looks like the smack talking's already begun.